Hey guys, Dr. Sean here with the Mobile Athlete. Anterior hip opener. Let's talk about it. We're going to do an exercise where we're going to open up the front of the hip. This is an exercise for you desk pilots out there. If you fly a desk a lot for work, front of the hip is going to be tight. This is a great way to open it up, okay? So what we're going to do is you're going to get a big thick band on the rig. You're going to be perpendicular to it about knee height. And I want you to step into it, okay? Now this is going to go right up into the groin as high as you can get it, just beneath your buttocks. And you're going to step back into resistance of that band. Now the band is up near my glute. It's pulling me forward. My knee is on an ab mat. If you've got any knee pain, put something underneath your knee to help provide a little cushion. That way it allows you to stay in this position for a little bit longer, because we want to have a good effective stretch of the hip without worrying about the knee pain, okay? So when I'm here, we want to contract the glutes, but we also want to rotate our pelvis forward. So in order to do that, we kind of turn our pelvis under and squeeze our glutes, and it wants to pull us forward, allowing the femur of our thigh bone to shift forward in our hip socket and get a good long stretch on the front of that hip. Now, if you need more pressure, scoot back against the resistance of the band, okay? The next thing that you can do, there's actually 3 things that you can do here to kind of spice it up a little bit. One, after you squeeze your glutes and you fall forward, feeling the stretch on the front of that hip, you can take a couple of deep breaths. As you blow out, you pull that rib cage down, squeeze your buttocks farther, and fall deeper into that stretch. The next thing you can do is you can play around with the position of your foot. You can slide it out to the side and see if that helps on the front or the side of the hip to take up any more of that slack. From there, you can drop the hand of the hip at your side of your stretching, drop it over to your head to the opposite side, and shift your hip into the band a little bit more to get more of a stretch right there. And if you want to make it really spicy, if you can get into this position, I recommend it. If you've heard of the couch stretch, it's kind of like that. You're going to grab the foot of the back of the leg you're stretching, squeeze your buttocks, and pull your heel up towards your bottom. What you're going to do is you squeeze your glute and you lean into the stretch of that band. You're going to feel a strong stretch on the front of that hip. Guys, hang out there for 2 minutes, open up the front of that hip. Let me know what you think. Hope you enjoy it.